I thought it was amazing what Conor did. It is what it is, man. He did it. I wasn't surprised at all, man. I was going Conor all the way.
Body shots, man. Freaking body shots. That's why his cardio went down to zero. Full camp, no camp, 2 weeks, 1 week, 10 days, 100 days. Body shots can change a man, and it showed in that fight. Conor got some great body kicks in the first round.
It's not really bad matchup. Everybody think that it's not like the before times. When people didn't understand what wrestling was. We all know what wrestling was. All of our strikers know what wrestling is, and pick our shots. He had a great game plan, and he slowed down Chad early, and got the finish later on.
I can't wait to get that Conor fight again, but like I said, I only got one step at a time. I got Charles Oliveira August 23rd, and we see how everything plays out after that. I just can't wait. No, I, 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 I don't know. He said, Conor said that he hits everybody with the left hand. He fell down. I don't remember falling down in our fight, but no one cares. It is what it is. I lost the fight at the end of the day, and all I can do is wait for my rematch. It should be a great one. You know, I was out there checking out. I don't know, man. You know what is going through that guy's body. It is what it is. I know how people got hurt. Injuries suck, but rib injuries suck the most. And he had a cracked rib, not a bruised rib. Everybody keeps saying bruised, bruised, but it was cracked, I believe, and they had pictures to prove it. So it is what it is.
Roy McDonald, what a beast, man. He's a beast.
That fight, that Lawler and Roy McDonald fight, was just amazing, man. Amazing. My mind was blown, man. You want to talk about fighters? Those two is his fighters. Roy went in there until he couldn't take no more, man. And with a broken nose from the first round, and to take punches from Robbie Lawler for that long. Respect to Roy, and then respect to Robbie, bringing it out. Some people had it 2-2. Some people had it Robbie down. 3 rounds. So if it went to decision, we might have saw a new champion.
I don't know about the Dublin card. I got in October we some personal stuff going on, so I got some personal stuff going in October. So I probably would want to fight at the end of the year, probably at the end of the year or beginning of next year, after this one.
My man is cool with Diaz. Yancy Medeiros, one of my good friends. He always hanging out with Diaz. The Diaz brothers are super cool, man. They're really great people. They just they don't get their fair shakes from the media. You know what I mean? They're really nice people. You guys have a good one. Thank you for chatting with me. Aloha.